And not all red flags in a relationship are obvious. Some are subtle, sneaky, and easy to overlook. But ignoring them can lead to heartbreak, emotional exhaustion, and wasted time. Are you missing the warning signs? In this video, we'll uncover the red flags that often go unnoticed, how they can impact your relationship, and what you can do to protect yourself before it's too late. Stay tuned. Today, we will talk about red flags you're overlooking in a relationship and how to avoid heartbreak. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Many people find themselves in relationships that seem perfect at first, but slowly reveal hidden problems. Some red flags are obvious, like lying, cheating, or abuse. But others are subtle, easy to overlook, and often dismissed as not a big deal. These unnoticed signs can destroy a relationship before you even realize what's happening. If you want to protect your heart and build a healthy, lasting relationship, stay with us until the end. We're going to break down the biggest red flags people ignore, and most importantly, how to handle them before it's too late. 1. They dismiss your feelings. One of the biggest warning signs in a relationship is when your partner constantly ignores, minimizes, or invalidates your emotions. Maybe they say you're overreacting when you're upset, or they make you feel guilty for expressing your needs. This isn't just a small issue. It's a serious sign of emotional immaturity. In a healthy relationship, both partners should respect and acknowledge each other's feelings. If your concerns are consistently brushed aside, it creates emotional distance and makes communication difficult. Over time, you may start suppressing your emotions just to keep the peace. This isn't love, it's emotional neglect. What to do? Pay attention to how your partner reacts when you're vulnerable. A supportive partner will listen even if they don't fully understand your feelings. If they constantly dismiss you, it's time to have a serious conversation or reconsider the relationship. 2. They never apologize or take responsibility. Does your partner always blame you for everything? Do they refuse to admit when they're wrong? A person who never takes responsibility for their actions is a red flag waiting to explode. Relationships require accountability. Nobody is perfect, and mistakes happen. But if your partner constantly shifts blame or makes excuses, it shows a lack of maturity and respect. Over time, this pattern can make you feel guilty for things that aren't your fault and lead to emotional exhaustion. What to do? Watch how they react when they hurt you, even unintentionally. A good partner acknowledges mistakes and makes an effort to do better. If they can't take responsibility, you'll always be the one fixing the relationship, and that's not sustainable. 3. They isolate you from friends and family. At first, it might seem sweet when your partner wants to spend all their time with you. But if they actively discourage you from seeing friends or family, it's a major red flag. Isolation is a common tactic used by controlling or manipulative partners. They might make you feel guilty for hanging out with others, create drama when you make plans, or subtly convince you that your friends don't really care about you. Over time, you may find yourself feeling more alone and dependent on them. What to do? Maintain your personal relationships outside of your romantic one. A healthy partner will encourage you to have a social life, not cut you off from it. If you notice your partner trying to isolate you, take a step back and ask yourself why. 4. They make you feel insecure about yourself. Your partner should make you feel loved and valued, not self-conscious and inadequate. But some people use subtle comments or comparisons to break down your self-esteem. Maybe they joke about your appearance in a way that feels hurtful, criticize your interests, or compare you to others, making you feel like you're not good enough. This type of behavior isn't just mean, it's emotionally toxic. What to do? Confidence should grow in a healthy relationship, not shrink. If you notice your self-esteem dropping because of your partner's words or actions, don't ignore it. A loving partner builds you up, not tears you down. 5. They keep you a secret. If your partner avoids introducing you to friends or family, never posts about you, or acts single in public, it's a serious red flag. Of course, some people value privacy, but there's a big difference between being private and being hidden. If they don't acknowledge your relationship in any way, ask yourself, what are they trying to hide? What to do? If your partner isn't comfortable showing that they're with you, something isn't right. A serious relationship isn't a secret, and you shouldn't feel like one. 6. They make everything about them. Relationships should be equal, but some partners make everything about their needs, their problems, and their happiness, leaving you feeling emotionally drained. Do they listen when you talk about your day? Or does the conversation always shift back to them? Do they show interest in your life, your dreams, and your struggles? If not, you may be dating someone self-centered and emotionally unavailable. What to do? A healthy relationship requires mutual effort. If your partner consistently prioritizes themselves over you, it's time to have a conversation about balance. 7. They keep bringing up their ex. If your partner constantly talks about their ex, whether in a negative or positive way, it's a red flag. It means they're still emotionally attached in some way. They might compare you to their past relationship, make negative comments about their ex all the time, or even keep in close contact with them. If they haven't emotionally moved on, your relationship will suffer. What to do? Set boundaries. If their ex is still a major topic in your relationship, talk about how it makes you feel. A truly committed partner will respect your concerns and focus on building a future with you, not holding on to the past. 8. They are always hot and cold. One day, they're all over you, sending sweet messages, making you feel like the most important person in their life. The next day, they're distant, ignoring you, or acting uninterested. This emotional roller coaster is a classic sign of inconsistency and manipulation. A partner who constantly shifts between loving and distant behavior creates anxiety and uncertainty. They might pull away to keep control, making you work harder for their attention. What to do? Pay attention to patterns. If they're only affectionate when they need something or when they feel like it, they're not invested in a stable relationship. A loving partner should be consistently supportive and present, not unpredictable. 9. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. Do you constantly watch what you say to avoid upsetting your partner? Do you feel nervous about bringing up issues because they might explode or shut down? This isn't normal. It's a red flag. A healthy relationship should feel safe, open, and comfortable. If you feel like you have to tiptoe around your partner's emotions, it's a sign of emotional instability or even manipulation. 10. Your gut tells you something is off. Sometimes the biggest red flag isn't something you can explain. It's just a feeling. If something about the relationship feels wrong, forced, or uneasy, don't ignore it. Your intuition is powerful. It picks up on subtle signs and emotional cues, even when you can't fully explain them. If deep down you feel like something isn't right, it's worth taking a step back and reevaluating your relationship. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.